Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to the reading. Sagittarius, we are connecting with energies available to you for the coming hours and the coming days. I'm going to connect your reading with a message from the angels to start, and it is Raziel. I really like that this Archangel is accompanying you. He is connecting us with the number 25, and Raziel is the one in charge of bringing into your life situations that have to do with something that provides you with what could be magic and also transformation, right? Because he is the Archangel of magic, of transformation, and of alchemy. So one must pay attention to certain symbols and signs. If this card came up for you, it is because you are experiencing an awakening, or you are also deepening or wanting to or attempting to deepen, gifts. The name Raziel means secrets of God, and as the high priest, he is the angel of mysteries. This is associated with what is a deep wisdom that helps us improve and deepen spiritual understanding, knowledge, and also esoteric practice, because he's a magician. Raziel is strongly associated with the gift of clairvoyance and can help to fully awaken that spiritual vision, guiding you so that you see the truth in any situation. He can teach you to trust more in your intuition and your inner guidance, and he increases your personal power, which allows you to see beyond any fear or illusion that may hold you back on your sacred path. Archangel Metatron and Raziel are closely related because both share elements of sacred geometry and also of esoteric symbols. They bring messages through sigils or glyphs, and whatever their form, however you may see, experience, or feel them, they will always be signs that connect you with the divine. These symbols serve as meaningful bridges guiding you toward a deeper understanding of your spiritual path and your inner truth. Raziel also serves a very important function because he taps into what is essentially a direct connection to the divine, channeled through what could be that sacred book, the Book of Raziel. It is highly possible that you will also begin to notice various signs or symbols manifesting all around you, which have everything to do with gaining profound knowledge through the power of books and written wisdom. Pay close attention to these patterns as they reveal themselves to you today. It also tells me that you are being guided to take the steps of your alchemical and spiritual evolution. This information is very, very interesting for you. Let us see what the angels tell us now. You already know that these are generalized readings. Sometimes you might need to address your specific case, and you can have a personal consultation with me. And you always do that through the website, because there you choose the reading of your preference. You always see the address here in the video, and you have, yes, a pinned comment on your sign that takes you directly to the page. These are moments, Sagittarius, that you should prepare yourself to receive, because there is a great reward that has to do with that quality that you are in some way giving outward, sharing with others from what are your gifts. And that is also understood as work, right? It is understood as what could be something that you might say, well, I really was not expecting this. It comes in very handy. It makes sense of many things that I was doing. Perhaps you are not expecting anything in return, but on some occasions we might indeed expect them. And this provides us with what is receiving something, receiving help in the form of money, of time, and it is also understood as a reward, right? New opportunities for many of you in regard to work or profession, which will also be noted as a necessary balance. You are about to receive some money that you may have borrowed, whether it comes from a specific loan or perhaps an unexpected windfall. Obviously, you will use these funds to settle outstanding issues such as bills that need to be paid or things you previously set aside because you did not have sufficient resources to address them. You finally have the means to take care of those lingering responsibilities. You have a beautiful card that also comes by the hand of Archangel Metatron. There is a perfect synergy in your energy since the Fool is speaking to us about a great leap toward what could be a dream, and that implies on your part trusting. That is why you are embracing what is alchemy and what is magic. You trust in yourself, you trust in your potential, in your essence, and you launch into a new adventure. And this has to do with pursuing something related to a situation that obviously brings you much closer to a dream, right? There is a very interesting occasion that inspires you to go for it. So surely if you were missing some type of resource of those that come here, this is the trigger for you to launch yourself into that, to launch yourself into living this, which can be understood as a unique experience for you because you have been trying for some time to reach that experience, to reach pursuing that situation. But it is also an indicator that you can jump to deploy those gifts, to deploy those qualities of what is that spirituality, if that is the case and it interests you. I see you fear because obviously the Fool makes you connect with the energy of freedom and expansion and expressiveness. You have a 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords appears when one puts an end to a difficult situation and can rise up totally rearmed, totally inspired. Furthermore, that difficult situation that ends puts you in a position of advantage because you are going to make the changes you expected regarding the solution. And you are going to notice that soon things are improving. Difficulty, a dependency, a lack is being overcome, and that difficult situation that has its outcome finally settles down and makes you, well, free of that sorrow, of that pain, of that difficulty. There's also no doubt that it could be that you are waiting to solve something with someone. And that person had to put an end to a difficult situation. And there it is telling us that that reward also comes to give us that solution with this person. And it does not matter in what area of your lives it is. Let us see what the cards tell us now, Sagittarius, regarding what could be coming to you. Well, the Page of Swords, information and news arrive to you. The King of Cups, which are linked to a person who matters to you emotionally. And there you are as the Queen of Wands. And here is the Eight of Coins, which is a moment of expansion and of work and of development. The Page of Swords card is signaling to us right now that you are currently on the verge of receiving some pieces of information that will prove to be truly interesting and quite significant for you. So make sure that you are ready to pay close attention to this development. That information is true, so take into account acting or deciding based on what they tell you, but also obviously what you already have in mind. But beyond that, it tells me that there is someone who is waiting for the opportunity to approach. They have been trying to do it for a while. They have been watching for a while how they reach you because they are watching you. They are seeing what you do not do, what you upload on social media, what you write, what you do not write. They are they're very attentive to you. And that person is soon going to make themselves known. I do not rule out that the information, the news that the Page of Swords brings has to do with that. That it is warning you that this person, who they mark as the Queen of Cups, is trying to reach you, is trying to see how they manage to, well, get closer or to meet with you. Or that person may come specifically to comment something to you. But also the card of the Page of Swords is a card that offers you the possibility to do an analysis or based on, as I tell you, that news, that information, to prepare yourself already, to be alert, to know more or less how you are going to act regarding what may come to happen on the part of that person. You may also receive other types of information that will be considered valuable, allowing you to take action regarding financial matters or in a research-related situation. Issues that also have to do with communication, with knowledge, with development also in study, something that you have to investigate. Let us not forget that you are at a moment on a personal level where you want to nourish yourself with knowledge, you want to transform something on an internal level. And, well, it may be that you are also coming down to earth a little, right? All of that, and trying to investigate or to analyze in a somewhat more logical way all of this matter. Now you have your own energy here. Queen of Wands is a card that places you in a very powerful energy of magic and manifestation. There is no doubt that you are achieving something that you have asked for and that you have intended for some time. You are about to place yourself in a place of privilege using all that energy or that passion and that charisma to attract into your life everything that you want to attract. People, situations, money, opportunities, work, growth, expansion, and everything that places you in a place of development as well. Because look at where you are. You have work ahead of you to carry out, and you also have actions to take or that you are going to develop, which have to do with showcasing your work, your talent, and your gifts with other people to accomplish something important. The Three of Pentacles is a card that also brings us to a moment where you feel very good and very comfortable applying knowledge or tasks to a situation that you know will give you a reward, a benefit. This is a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor and professional growth. This might also end with the Six of Pentacles, right? You have been working on this project for some time now, working with these people and training yourself to reach this point, and you are actually managing to get it done. And obviously, thanks to those gifts that you are showing here, you are receiving that money, that certification, or that compensation that you understand to be very valuable. So they place you in this place of economic independence and of advancement. Because this is also talking to me about advancement. These are going to be moments for you to also take some time and consider what could be a solid investment in something that obviously intensifies or empowers your personal development. Of that, I truly have no doubts at all. This will certainly serve as a catalyst for your growth, helping you move forward with much more confidence and clarity. Even so, you might be finding it a bit difficult to reach the level of productivity that you would ideally like. Or perhaps you are struggling to attain the specific level of responsibility that you desire in your current job, or it is possible that you are just not quite in the right place yet, or you are simply not working alongside the particular people that you feel you should be with at this time. It is a process of refinement. And even if it feels challenging, you are moving towards something much more meaningful and substantial. I assure you that if you continue in this situation, that is to say, Even if it is costing you and you're a little tired and sometimes even bored, surely you will end with a great reward or a great benefit that remains in this place. And there you have that victory or that recognition or that celebration also for what you achieve. Because you can come out of this whole situation very well and also very well rewarded on an economic level. Queen of Wands is projected in your energy. It could be that you are fixing something with a person, as I told you earlier, or balancing something with a person who is emotionally important to you. I already told you about it with the Queen of Cups, but in this situation, it tells me that yes, something could be being discussed that you are intending with a person. Because if that person presents themselves at this moment as that vibration, with this vibration of emotional security that the Queen of Cups gives us, and if we add to that the devotion, the passion, the desire to be together, to get involved, and the progress that this person can project with you, you are surely finding many points in common with him or her, and you can just believe a little in this relationship, or in other words, go forward with this relationship. If that is the case, because the Ten of Swords was telling us that there is an outcome regarding a difficult situation or one that was hindering your development, your progress, it could be something that has to do with the emotional realm. However, it places you with this power and this energy of absolute manifestation, where you are capable of going after that dream just like that, as the Fool was telling us, and that no one stops you. No, they are really coming to tell you something. They tell me they are coming to tell you something very valuable, very important to you. Well, Libra, liberate your creativity. Express that creativity that you carry within, says the Angel of Creativity. And this has to do with the Fool. It has to do with what the Angel Raziel told us in the first card. In other words, you are in an energy of creation, of activity, of personal development, and that obviously will have a result that will turn into prestige at work, into achievements, and also into financial rewards. So it is time to start creating that which you want to create, and obviously use all those gifts toward what is this great development. So let us trust and decree for this to happen.